This video is about quadratic inequalities, and they are straightforward to a point, and then there's a twist that makes it a little bit more difficult. I'm going to phrase what this is saying. What this is saying is find all the values of x when the parabola is below 0. And as you know, the 0 well, I don't know if you know this, but the 0 represents the x-axis. So it's saying find all the values of x where the parabola is below the x-axis in this instance. Sometimes it's going to be greater than. I'm going to show you an example where that's the case. Okay, so just do it the same way. Pretend like this is an equals and go ahead and factor it or solve it. Depending, you might have to complete the square or something like that, or use the quadratic formula. But here, I've already factored it. And this part is straightforward. You know what to do. So we're going to come down and we're going to look at it graphically to help you get an idea. Ignore this. I made an error.
This bozo over here.
Oh, Vin Diesel? Did you sleep on my couch, man? Sorry about the interruption. That was awkward. But here we have the parabola, and it's crossing here. So we're trying to find, and I drew another one down here. I covered up my mistake because I don't want anyone getting confused. But I drew another one here. And let's look at this one. We're trying to find all values of x where this parabola dips below the x-axis. Because, again, less than 0, coming back up to the problem. Okay. Anyway, that range is going to be here from these two intercepts. So we're trying to find these x values, and that tells us how to set up our solution. So here's what we come up with. X is equal to 4/3, x is equal to 5/2. That tells us where this is crossing the x-axis. And we want it, sorry, I just bumped the camera so it might be a little shaky. But we're looking for this range. Here's 5/2, here is 4/3. That means we want it to be less than 5/2 and greater than 4/3. I'm going to go ahead and write out the inequality accordingly. And here's the solution.